Alrighty guys, we are back with episode 11. Whoa! I am still working on my octopus crochet for my daughter. It's getting kind of big. It's like a mitten now. When I was using this yarn, like, look, this whole yarn ball would like fit in here. It's so huge. But anyway, this is Tom's rhinoplasty. I remember this was one of the first episodes when I went back and like started watching the full series after, you know, I saw the first episode I ever saw. This was one of the first episodes that I really liked because it deals a lot with Wendy, who was like one of my favorite characters because she was the girl character and, you know, I identified with the girl character.
Dad, you know it's almost Valentine's Day.
It's Valentine's Day.
Maybe we should go on a cruise or something.
A cruise? You're in elementary school.
We can make a little boat out of cardboard and
Oh, okay, now we're talking. Laugh my whole fucking headset off. There we go.
I have some difficult news for you.
Difficult.
Mr. Garrison won't be teaching. A substitute teacher.
And
I want you to show the substitute the same respect you show for Mr. Garrison.
listen, they do not respect Mr. Garrison.
Yes, we don't have respect for Mr. Garrison.
Yeah, that.
I want you all to meet your new substitute, Ms. Ellen. Hello, children.
Whoa! Wow, she's pretty. You can say that again.
Now, children, I know. But
This
I promise I'll
was
try to
a
make things as
girl
easy as
who
possible
starred
for
in the
you.
movie Species, and Matt and Trey wanted her to voice act in this because they both thought she was hot. That came from their mouth,
Eric
not mine.
You must be Stan Marsh.
Blech!
Do you need to go to the nurse's office, Stanley?
Nah, he always pukes when he's in love. I'll kick your ass, Cartman.
And then Wendy's like, but he's my boyfriend and he's throwing up over another girl.
I'm still embarrassed about getting a nose job, Tom. I didn't want people at school to know, so I told them I had herpes.
I told them I had herpes instead of getting a nose job.
We could go with something a little smaller, which would make you look like this. Straighten out the bridge, which would make you look like this.
Oh, that's not bad.
We could narrow the bridge, which would make you look more like this.
God, and like a David Hasselhoff head.
That's the nose I want.
I think it's wild that got away with just having like David Hasselhoff's like head, because I know in movies they have to clear anything. For those who don't know, like if there's a ketchup bottle, it's got to be like blurred out because you have to have everything cleared by the company to have the rights to have that in like your film, your show, whatever. And Wendy's still just so sad. They keep on cutting back to Wendy being sad.
Didn't you notice how her left arm is longer than the right one?
That's bad news, man. If the left arm is longer than the right.
You know what they say about women with one arm longer than the other?
Kenny knows what's up.
Did you notice that mole on the back of her neck with the hair growing out of it?
You know what they say about women with a mole on the back of their necks with hair growing out of it?
We're still Valentine's, right? Sure, Wendy, whatever. Hey!
Sure, Wendy, whatever.
I'm gonna buy a vacuum cleaner. Check that vacuum cleaner.
Chicks like vacuum cleaners. Mm-hmm.
Goodness. Would anybody mind cleaning my erasers after class?
Me. You guys are so immature. Act like 8-year-olds.
Stan?
Act
How
like
about you?
8-year-olds.
Cartman?
What's a multiplication table?
Didn't Mr. Garrison teach multiplication? Well, where did he leave
Oh,
off?
Mr. Garrison didn't teach anything.
Oh, yes. Richard Grieco guy that used to be on 21 Jump Street, but then he got his own show for just a little while.
And I love that it's canon that Mr. Garrison only talks to the kids about like pop culture stuff, and that's what he teaches them in school.
I stopped by cause little Kyle forgot his laundry detergent on the playground.
Oh, thanks, Chef.
What was your name again? Well, I'm sure there's no substitute for you.
That's very nice, Mr. Chef. Now, if you're finished...
Nobody could take your place.
Once again, can't play the song because they will copyright me to death.
We've got to learn how to do this, dude. Yep.
That
They
was
want to be just like Chef when they grow up.
Could I get back to teaching now?
Why don't you get some rest? I'll check on you a little later. Ugh.
I couldn't help but notice you taking a liking to my boyfriend Stan.
Oh. Well,
Just gonna
I'll
beat
take
you
a
up, Miss
liking to
Ellen.
all of you. You're all so young and cute and full of life.
Don't with me.
What?
What?
You heard me. Stay away from my man.
Stay away from my man! Wendy's not playing games. She will kill somebody.
You love
lovely children for the present you bought me. Oh, what a delightful scarf. Thank you, Kyle.
Thanks, Kyle.
Oh, thank you very much, Kenny. This is a very scrumptious looking sausage.
Kenny knows what he's doing.
Thank you, Stan.
Blech.
And here's from Wendy. Oh, why it's a dead animal.
Why, it's a dead animal.
Where's your present, Cartman? Well, I got Miss Ellen a chocolate pie, but I left it at home.
I left it
Okay,
at
kids.
home.
Are there any questions before we begin? Yes, Wendy?
When someone gets as old as you, do they have to wear depends undergarments?
I always thought that was really funny that, like, Miss Ellen, who's probably, like, in her 20s, and, like, Wendy, just because she knows she's 8, she's like, when someone gets as old as you, do they have to wear Depends undergarments?
I bet I scored 100.
Hi, Stan!
I was just in the bathroom, and Miss Ellen was in there taking the biggest dump I've ever seen.
The biggest dump I've
No, she
ever
wasn't.
seen.
Yes, she was. Well, she did, and she has horrible, horrible gas, too. She says she can't control it. In the hot sun.
She's, like, really going in for Ellen.
Wendy, Sandy, you need to stop with this whole jealousy thing. I'm like a freak, Wendy. No, I'm not acting like a freak!
Me, literally.
Hey, Shaq.
I'm stuffing him. Look at that.
Not too good.
I love that it's like a little bowl guy.
You see, how do I put this? Children, Miss Ellen doesn't exactly play for the right team. In other words, children, she's not a member of the heterosexual persuasion.
And this is just going right over the boys'
She's a
heads.
A what being? A plebeian?
A plebe?
No, explain it to us, Chef.
That's okay. Look, all you need to know is Miss Ellen's a lesbian, and that means she only likes other lesbians.
Only, exclusively.
Now, move
Hey, man, if she only likes other lesbians, then all we gotta do is become lesbians, too.
I mean, that's sound advice.
You know what? My grandma was Dutch-Irish, and my grandpa was lesbian. That makes me quarter lesbian. You're just saying that, Cartman.
Cartman's quarter lesbian.
4 bandages to go.
Well,
Take a look for yourself.
wow, that's a pretty good nose job.
I think once the swelling goes down, you'll really notice a difference.
You'll really notice a difference after the swelling goes down.
What the hell are you doing, Cartman? My mom said if you want to become a lesbian, you have to lick carpet. Really? The guy at the record store said it was perfect. And I got these killer Birkenstocks. I woke up very early one Sunday morning. This is a bunch of crap. I've been licking this carpet for 3 hours and I still don't feel like a lesbian.
And then Garrison is just living his best life.
Oh, howdy, Mr. Garrison.
Mary Kay put her whole ussy in that line.
I brought my makeup kit like you asked me. What are we doing anyway? That mean old substitute isn't gonna stop
That
until she
mean
takes
old
everything from me,
substitute.
baby. What I'd really like to do is load her into a rocket and have her shot into the center of the sun. But instead, baby, I need a makeover. I can't wait for Miss Ellen to see what a raging lesbian I am. No, you're a fatter lesbian than me. Screw you guys. I'm king lesbian.
Well, hold up, hold up. Kyle is king lesbian. Oh, wow.
Wendy looks just like that chick from Greece, Elton John. Wow, I think it worked, baby. Yeah.
Good morning.
Never change for anyone, folks.
Wow.
Just be yourself.
Oh, Wendy, you wore black leather too. We're like sisters.
This is a good look for Miss Ellen, though.
Hello there, children.
Oh no, Mr. Garrison's back. Hooray! Hooray! Hooray for me!
She's so happy.
And I've decided to quit teaching and do what I've always dreamed of doing. Hang out and screw hot chicks.
Wow, I'm proud of him.
But the good news is, I've already talked to Principal Victoria about it, and Miss Ellen can stay on as your permanent teacher.
Principal Victoria just like comes out of the door, just like, hey, I'm here.
That's right. Sure.
Shouldn't they have talked about this, like, not in front of the kids?
The person who scored highest on the quiz and gets to have dinner on me is Stan.
Oh, and Wendy, I almost forgot. We
Almost
just got
forgot.
a call in the office. Your grandma just died. Oh my, what an exciting day.
What an exciting day.
Just a few hundred more shots and we'll be done. A few hundred? That's the life of a model, baby. Oh,
That's
boy,
the
I'm gonna need
life
some
of
more
a
smash.
model,
You
baby.
I'm very glad we could have dinner together, Stanley. I want you to know that I really care about your education.
I really care
Are we
about your
making love now?
education.
We don't have a fireplace here. We shouldn't be making love yet. Or that's what Chef always says.
Stan, I'm your teacher, okay? We're only friends.
And I think that's the quirk for me of South Park. They're kids. They're not quite understanding the situations that they're being thrust in. And me as a kid, I did not understand a lot of the situations that I was thrust in.
Boy, I'll tell you something, Mr. Hat. Being hot and sexy is fun for a while, but it sure does get boring.
Being
Hey,
hot and
Mr.
sexy,
Garrison.
it's not long term.
Whoa! Hey, wait!
It's getting torn apart by the ladies. Goodness.
So how'd your date with Miss Ellen go? Did you make love? I think so.
I think so.
Did I what? Can I talk to you?
Sure, but can it wait till after class, Wendy?
No.
No.
I just have to apologize for the way I've been acting.
Oh, that's okay, Wendy.
No, it's not.
No, it's not.
I just hope we can be friends.
Well,
She's-
I would love that, Wendy.
Knowing what I know now,
I want to apologize
Wendy is
to
being
everybody.
very
When I acted
manipulative here.
wrong, I just wish Stan and Miss Ellen would have all the happiness in the world.
Wendy, there's nothing between me and Stan.
Damn this beautiful face of mine. Damn it to hell. I want to be the old me again.
I want to be the old me again.
Down, everybody down.
What the heck?
And just what is going on here, mister?
I am Hakim Korashki of the mighty nation of Iraq. This woman is a traitor to our government.
It's a lie!
She has killed thousands and will kill again, I assure you. We must take her back to Iraq immediately.
Immediately.
Principal Victoria, please!
Here is a black and white photo of Miss Ellen with our leader. Her real name is Makash Alak Makarakesh.
Well, Miss McCarracash.
Well, Miss McCarracash, I like that that's all she needs. 2 men just broke in and were like, hey, they're gonna take her. Here's this photo of her. And they're like, alright, take her.
Oh my God,
Roll her out.
You bastard! No! I can't believe Miss Ellen was a criminal Iraqi fugitive.
I can't either.
Just never know.
You just never
I guess
know.
I'm sorry that I was ignoring you and stuff. Happy Valentine's Day, Stan. Sorry. No, it's okay, Stan. Everything's going to be okay.
Everything's gonna be okay.
For crimes against this country, you are hereby sentenced to be shot into the center of the sun.
I've almost got it closed up.
Mistake!
Look.
Shut up!
Shut up.
Great party, Wendy!
Thanks, Mrs. Kimball. I've been thinking. Excuse me. How is it that Miss Ellen was suddenly arrested for being an Iraq? It's time to whip out the Eclipse shoeboxes. Bye-bye, Miss Ellen.
Bye-bye, Miss Ellen. But yeah, she's crazy. Is she not crazy? Miss with Wendy. Testaburger.
Testaburger.
Goodness. Alrighty, guys. I will let the credits roll. We've almost got our guy closed up here. And we have finished another episode. I hope you guys enjoyed so much, and I hope you have a great rest of the day. See you next time.